Hello traders and welcome to the market opening preview, August 24th, 2015 on a Monday as we start our new trading week. Traders is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand, cloudy skies, slight overcast this morning. It is early, but it's okay. And I don't know, I don't think it's going to be a nice day today. I think it's going to be pretty windy and cloudy. So, no gazebo today, and lots of work ahead. So, what are we going to do? We're going to take a look at some Forex charts, and we're going to talk about some news, and we're going to talk about some trade plans. See what we can come up with for today. Wow, what a week last week, huh? Yeah, I got burnt. I got burnt bad on a trade on Friday. So, yeah, I'm not a happy camper right at the moment, but you know, you gotta dust that off and just move on. But yeah, bad decisions, and I paid for it. All right, let us continue, and let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gildy. I'm your moderator for the Market Opening Preview Series every single trading day before the London Open. Traders, I record this every day, 99% of the time in the Asia session. Well, I started trading in 2006. In 2007, I was hooked, and in 2008, I retired from a wonderful 27-year career as a firefighter paramedic out of the great state of Florida. Traders, 9 days later, I got on the Big Bird, came to Thailand for 3 months to celebrate my great career. And, well, it's 8 years later, and guess what? I'm still in Thailand, and I'm still trading Forex every day. Yeah, I'm having a great time. Just loving it. Didn't love this morning when I looked at my charts and saw I took a big hit on a. We'll talk about it when we get there. But anyhow, you know, I'm always looking for opportunities and probabilities to get in trades that are successful on my side. And last week was really, really a challenge. If you weren't on the right side of some of these trades, you really got beat up. It was just a crazy, crazy week. The Chinese keeps devaluating their yuan. This morning I was looking, and oil is down, gold is up again, you know, through electronic trading, and it's just like unbelievable what's going on. So we'll see what's happening. This oil going down below $40, which looks like it's going to happen, is really hurting a lot of countries, and it's making a difference in our Forex trading, and that's why we're getting some of these bizarre moves. I mean, you know, to see the euro above 1400 is like unbelievable. I mean, 3 weeks ago, you know, it was down at 1.09. So, yeah, some really, really wild moves. I think the euro had over 140 pip move on Friday. Let's get the legal stuff out of the way. That's just a little bit about myself. Didn't mean to get on that rant. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential of risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Traders, most of all, please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, let's do it. Let's head over to news and commentary. No news data today. So I opened up Forex Factory calendar today, and it's the first time I ever saw on a Monday there is not one listing on Forex calendar of anything. There's nothing on there. It goes right to Tuesday. There is no data today, so it's a totally technical day in a wild market. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. It is definitely going to be interesting. Commentary is, you know, I don't try to bluff anybody that I know it all, or I'm some guru, but I got to tell you, I'm baffled on what's going on and how to handle this situation. Some of our charts, as you'll see, are in the trend, and some are not in the trend. I mean, now we've got a euro that is extremely bullish. I mean, it has a change of trend, and you know it's bullish. So you know, it's just an example, and there are some charts that are really hard to look at, and you know, I'm really starting to look at higher. I mean, I've always looked at higher time frame charts, but the problem with higher time frame charts and making entries on them is you have to have more equity in your account, right? So, it's easy to say, yeah, we'll just trade off a 4-hour chart or a 2-hour chart or whatever. But that means your stops are bigger and your risk is more, right? So, you have to take that all into account. So, yeah, little difficult for me. I don't have the answer for you. I have to be honest with you. I'm going to call this Observation Monday, and we're just going to observe what's going on today, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm just going to watch price action all day today. I'm actually going to sit in my office all day today. I'm not even going to leave my office. I'm gonna call food in. That's how I'm determined to find out what's going on and how we're going to work this. So I'm going to sit in my office all day today, and we're going to get this down. All right, let's get moving. That's enough about that. No news and really no commentary. Sorry about that. All right, let's move on. We're going to take a look at some 30-minute charts. What does that mean? It means every single candlestick on this chart is 30 minutes in duration. Well, here we are at 1373. However, I took a shot of this slide, and I'm not lying, not 10 minutes after I took a shot of this slide, this is above 1400. It's like a 1425 or somewhere like that. So this has already broken our resistance area. I need a pullback, right? So now, this changes the whole dimension of the thing, and it's a bearish engulfing candle to the upside for no reason other than, the only thing I saw out there was Abbey said that he was very confident as Kuroda as his finance minister, and he's very confident that Kuroda is going to do the right thing. And that's, to me, that's the only news that's really come out that's been anything. So we'll see if they devalue their yuan today. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. But, yeah, it's pretty interesting. So what do we want to do? Listen, all I want to do is sell this. I'm sorry, I want to buy this. I'm so used to saying sell the euro, right? A year and a half we've been selling the euro. Now we're bullish. Take a look at the daily chart. We're bullish, folks. This isn't a bullish move. That means the dollar Swiss is bearish. So, we're in a lot of stuff here. So what we want to do here is we need a pullback of some sort. And, that's basically the bottom line. Where we're going to get the pullback, not sure. So just going to have to watch it and see what you can see. I have some setups on the chart, but really once that broke that resistance level and it's just bearing through 1400, I don't know where we're going to get a pullback at. So we'll just have to wait and see. Again, about 2 hours before the London Open, we'll take a look and just sit in that chair for like 10 hours and just try to figure this whole mess out. Take a look at the pound. The pound is bullish on the daily chart. And all I want to do is, I want to buy this, and we're at a great spot here at this 5660 area. It's a daily S1 pivot. It's supported by the 200 exponential moving average. All I want to do is buy this. So we have a blue candle. I'd love to see a second blue candle, third blue candle, and then we'll take this up. Take this all the way back up to 5714. So that'd be a nice 60 pip trade if we can get this trade to work. So let's hope that this price action works for us. But yes, we're bullish in the pound. All right, here's the Aussie dollar. All we want to do is sell the Aussie. I don't have no intentions of buying the Aussie. I've been saying that for years, and I'm staying with it. However, this needs to pull back. Now, this just might pull back to the 23.6 and give you your entry to sell it. And you might have to do that, but you're going to have to keep an eye on it. And, one thing I hate in trading is taking a trade and then sit there and watching the chart tick by tick by tick, I like to put my trades in, walk away, do something else. But this is a tight trade if you take this at the 23.6 fib at 72.66. So, that's only giving you 25 pips there. So before you're back at the daily S2 again. So just be careful if you're going to take this. But all you want to do is sell this. You want to find an entry and sell the Aussie dollar. Okay? All right. Look at this Euro Aussie. Look at this thing. Another one. Just absolutely popped through this resistance line, as I was taking this snapshot of the slide. and this is all within the last 30 minutes, which is like 8:30 a.m. Thailand time, which is 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this thing just decides to like jump itself up, like the euro is just like on the run, to the upside. So we have a gap to fill here. So we'll see if we can get this to pull back. I'd love to see that 38.2 pullback at 54.91, and we'll take this up. We got support there. We got a support line from the EA. We got the daily pivot. Look left of the chart. We got price action. Do I think this is going to pull all the way back, folks? I have no idea. I'd like it to. We might get to the daily S2. I'm sorry, the daily R2, and we can re-enter it from there, because it's broken this resistance already. So I'm not worried about this resistance line anymore. It's broken it. So I'm ready to take it back through it again if it needs to. I have no problem with that. So there's a couple of options you have on this chart. I told you these charts were not going to be easy today, and they're not. Here's our euro yen. The bias between this trade plan was the daily chart. This is still bearish on the daily chart, even though it's been in a mess. It's been the ugliest chart. But so we just want to sell this because we're at the spot. 138.70. Man, let's get it and let's do it. If you're conservative, you wait for it to close below the pivot point, and then take it down to the 200 exponential moving average at 138.14. You still going to have plenty of pips. It's still going to be a 50 pip trade for you no matter where you take it. So I'm just looking for a bearish candlestick formation and just short it. Where you going to put your stop? I usually don't talk about stops because I don't know what your money management is. I put my stop above that yellow resistance line or the R1 pivot. And that's it. That's about what I would do there. And that's only a 15 pip risk. So that's a nice deal. All right, last pair of the day is New Zealand dollar. I'm only bearish in the New Zealand, folks. I'm not buying the New Zealand dollar. Now, what is the issue on this chart? As soon as you see this chart, what's the first thing you see? Yeah, we've got a gap, right? We've got a gap. Folks, gaps get filled. 95% or 90% of all gaps get filled one way or another. Now, in order for that to happen, the dollar needs to stay weak, and the dollar is still weak. The dollar yen is dropping in the Asia session. Okay, it's still dropping in the Asia session. So we don't even have any data, and it's dropping. So this is what's going on, and I'm assuming that's because of that comment from Abby talking about Kuroda. So we'll see how it goes, but we want this to pull back. We'd love for this to pull back to the 618, and you can counter trend trade this. You can take this to the upside. If you got to this daily S1, just ride this back up to where you want to sell it at. The problem is you're going to get a fight at each level, right? And you got to sit in front of your chart and watch it. So yeah, so that's what's going on here. So we're just going to watch this, but I just want to sell this now. If this breaks support, retests it, I'll sell it down to the daily S2. I don't have a problem with that, but I just want to sell this. My issue is this gap. Gaps get filled, folks. Gaps get filled. And it just takes one person to get in front of a microphone that can actually do that. All right. Traders, and by behalf of myself, William Gilday, and our great friends at FXCL Excellence in Trading, I want to thank you for joining me on a Monday for the market opening preview, August 24th, 2015. Traders, always remember to trade smart and not hard. Traders, have a great trading day, and we'll catch you in the next Asian session. Take care, traders. Have a great day. See you now. Bye-bye.